Have you just put an offer in on a home and it just got accepted and now it's time to schedule an inspection? Or are you just wondering what the process looks like along the way, what the timelines look like, what to expect? Well, today on Real Estate Whiskey Talk, we are joined with Alex Gingles with Gingles Inspections just to kind of lay out what to expect along the way. Good day. Welcome to Whiskey Real Estate Talk with Drew. Today we are joined with Alex Gingles with Gingles Inspections to talk to us from the perspective of a recently accepted buyer's point of view. What should they be doing? What should they be asking? What should they be expecting from the inspector in the process of buying a home? But first, Alex, I would like you to introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Alex Gingles with Gingles Inspections. I'm a master inspector and I'm on my 10th year of inspecting homes full time.
Okay. So the offer's been accepted. They're shopping around and they've decided to hire you. They called you, you had a conversation, you explained what you're doing. What does that timeline look like? Because we're talking right now, I've got a closing that's 10 days away. I've got a closing that was a 30-day closing, and I got one that wants to close in 90 days. Like, what kind of time frames can you work in? What can they expect? What can the turnaround be like? And what should the industry standard be for that kind of turnaround?
Well, it's kind of up to the market at the time. Most real estate contracts around here will have a 10 or 14 day inspection period, which is, once your offer is accepted, you have 10 to 14 days to get all inspections that you want to have performed done. And so normally, depending on the season, I can get to it within a few days, or sometimes it might be, 5 or 6 days out. If you call me on a Thursday, I probably won't be able to get to it until the following week, like the beginning of the week. And that's kind of industry standard, unless it's just a super busy market, then it might be pushing out towards the end of the inspection period. So that's the expectation on that. And then, usually with me, some inspectors are different. I provide my report the same day as the inspection. Some inspectors are able to do it at the end of the inspection, but I don't feel that I can provide a very thorough report doing it that way. Some people might take a couple days to provide the report, but usually if you have a 10-day period and we schedule an inspection, you'll have the report that same day.
Okay. So I know the reports I've got with you guys, it's like a 44-page report. I don't expect that on property that time, but it's really nice having that end of day, first thing of the next morning, shoot it out to the clients, see what's going on, pass on to the potential home seller, hey, these are the problems that were found. These are what the buyer's going to want to resolve that need to be fixed. Those things, it just makes the timeline super simple and easy to work with. Everything's in a timely manner. Quick caveat, this is Whiskey Real Estate Talk with Drew. Wanted to give a spotlight out. I'm having a little Glenlivet today, and Mr. Alex, has chose the fresh blackberry coffee to enjoy today here at the studio. It is a quick plug for a job program down in Branson that is employs individuals with special needs. They roast and package coffee in Branson, and we ship it internationally at this point. So anyone who's ever interested, the coffee is pretty good with a good cause, so check it out. So back to so you're hired, you've done the job, they've got the report. Can they call you afterward if they have questions?
Absolutely. So a lot of the home buyers in our market are out-of-state buyers. People from all over the place are moving into our area. And there's a lot of investors investing in nightly rentals in our area. And so most of the time I do a phone conversation with them afterwards.
And then with that, because yet again, once was a first-time home buyer, that report I got was daunting, and there were things that you highlight, these are things that need to be resolved in a timely manner. Like the most recent process that we're working through had some electrical code changes that had changed since the property was built versus today. Just some simple changes to help safety. Not a you can't move in problem, but something that needs to be resolved still nonetheless. So you give them that, but you could also give them a chance to explain it, and they could ask questions at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite situation is when the buyer is there at the inspection, or at least at the end of the inspection, to do a verbal summary. But in the cases where they can't show up, we usually have a phone conversation, and I'll do a summary, kind of go through all the systems top to bottom, and answer any other questions they may have.
Okay. Well, Coming to the close of today's episode, I would like you to give a quick plug to any and all places they might find you. Links will be in the description below, but give them a plug where you're at.
Yeah, so you can get me on my website, which is ginglesinspections.com, Jingles with a G. And then I'm also on Instagram. I post a lot of content on there. You can DM me or whatever. But you can also Google my name, and it's going to pop up how to get a hold of me there.
Okay. So, and then I guess I should end with a caveat of what is your range? We're down here in the Tri-Lakes Branson area, but what is a good range of expectation of if I'm buying a property here, is this a service area that you would normally come to?
Yes. So yeah, I would prefer something in my backyard, but I have been to West Plains.
Okay.
We were just talking about that off air, and I go up to Kansas City occasionally, but I will do Springfield. I'll go to Joplin, pretty much all Southwest Missouri.
Okay. So if you're in the 417 area code and you need an inspector, keep Alex Gingles with Gingles Inspections in your mind. They'd be a great company to work with to give you a detailed synopsis of the property that you are buying. So again, thank you, Alex, for being here today. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you for watching to the end of this week's episode on Real Estate Whiskey Talk. As always, we're looking for other industry leaders in our real estate world that want to come and visit the studio and bar, maybe try some whiskey and talk about their industries. And we're always looking to help people reach their real estate goal. So if you need anything, please reach out as well.